Well, let's talk about the markets right now. Looks like on FanDuel Sportsbook, it's Denny Hamlin at plus 1,000 and Joey Logano at plus 1,000 as well. What are you looking at in terms of value for this race?
Yeah, for me, because things are kind of chaotic at Daytona, I want to shoot for drivers who have a little bit longer odds and try to account for the volatility at this track. And I think that FanDuel Sportsbook specifically gives you a really good opportunity to do that because Chris Buescher is 7,500, and that's a really long number. You should check out what he is at your book because at Caesars he's 40-1, DraftKings he's 50-1. But at FanDuel, he's 75-1, and that's like a really encouraging number. I would consider Chris Buescher at 40-1. I have bet Chris Buescher at 40-1 because I don't have a lot of available options. But at 7,500, that's a really good number. The reason I like Chris Buescher is that he's been good at Daytona in the past. He was 5th there in both 2018 races. He was 10th in 2017. But now he's going to a new team. He was with Roush Fenway Racing. He was with JTG Doherty Racing the past couple of years. Roush Fenway Racing has a lot better equipment. I shouldn't say a lot. They have better equipment than what he had at JTG Doherty Racing, which means he should be objectively faster. He was able to do well at Daytona despite not having like the best equipment, and now you're putting him in better equipment. It should lead to really good things. He's also in a Ford now with Roush Fenway Racing. He's teammates with Ryan Newman, and he's more likely to get help from guys like Logano, like Ryan Blaney. Those are the top two guys in my model right now are Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney. And having that Ford infrastructure around Chris Buescher on a team that won at Daytona in 2017, I think is really valuable. So I want to find guys who are better equipment than their number says, and Chris Buescher stands out as like this shining star from a betting perspective because 75-1 for someone in his equipment and with his talent is amazing. And I don't think we'll get many opportunities like this throughout the entire year.
Not finding out anything about the Sixes wreck until essentially Jamie told us no start finish interview. And so I knew it was bad. I knew, him crossing the track there was a bad scenario in the first place. But, it just it's a weird balance of, excitement and happiness for yourself. But obviously someone's health and their family is, bigger than any win in any sport. So, we're just hoping for the best.
Everything happened at the end of the race. I knew that there was a race, but I never even focused over there. I was focusing on our car, and everybody started celebrating around us. So I say to everybody out there, some people may have saw us and said, well, these guys are celebrating when there's a serious issue going on. So hopefully I apologize to everybody, but we really didn't know. We got in the winner's circle, and then that's when people told us later on the winner's circle. So I wanted to explain that to everyone. And it just makes it so hard. Such a close-knit community, everybody, and this is one thing, kind of like what Denny was saying. If you think about all the wrecks that we've had over the last, I don't know how many number of years, and some of them looked real serious, we've been so fortunate.